Okay, up against the Druid. We'll go in with the Flame Imp. Yeah, I might have been so salty yesterday that all the viewers left. And I admit it, yesterday was a pretty bad day. I was so very disappointed. Well, I've been out streaming in ages for ages. Okay. Yeah, I actually took quite a bit of a break when Jade Druid came up. So Jade Druid just felt so bad. I couldn't quite play. I couldn't play any of my favorite decks anymore, those grindy fatigue type decks. But now I've been slowly getting back into this. So, he coined the Wild Growth. Now what? He has 3 mana. Too bad the Blood Imps are so vulnerable to swipes. An Innervate. Put down an Azure Break. I could just power overwhelm the Blood Imp to kill the Azure Drake. I think that's pretty reasonable line of play. I can also develop the Direwolf Alpha. He already used an Innervate to get that out. I will get rid of my weakness to swipe. Yeah, I will do this. I will not be as vulnerable to swipe after doing this trade. And I will still get 1 more buff from the Blood Imp. I was just thinking the Blood Imp might be too weak to survive in the long term. So I rather traded away that one and a PEO than the Flame Imp, which I believe has a good chance of surviving here. Next turn I can buff it with the Crystal Weaver. He has a second Innervate. Well, that's pretty huge. It's still going to be the Crystal Weaver turn. I will just be really weak to swipe after this. Well, we hope he doesn't have the swipe. Blood Imp has to attack here. I will be less vulnerable to swipe if I sacrifice the Direwolf. If I hit here, this will go down to 2 health. I'll keep the Direwolf. I'll keep the Direwolf for now. Let's see. Hit and swipe and Direwolf is the only thing that survives. Which is quite annoying. But he has to have the swipe now. Well, he can pick it up for next turn as well. But this Crystal Weaver. Just buffing these guys out of swipe range again. This was a good pickup. That was a good pickup. Now swipe does not clean the board anymore. I think I'll actually take this hand. I can coin a Gangbus on 2. Oh, is this going to be an Egg Druid? We're about to find out. Let's see. First we start challenging the 1/1s a little. Can he buff them? Do you have the +1/+1 to those? Or are you a Jade Druid that's ready to play against an aggressive deck? Ah, he's Jade Druid after all. Alright. So now I know he's Jade's. I'll coin out the Gangbus. He innervated out the Jade Spirit. That was pretty surprising, I would say. But I mean, that might be enough to help him. Okay, so he's wrathing that for 3. He doesn't even draw with Wrath. Okay. I'll play another Gangbus. I don't know what's going on. He has quite few resources available right now. And he did not... And he didn't draw with the Wrath. Now I will need to take this out to protect the juggler. So it's first juggler, then we make the trade because we can't get... We don't want to play the peddler first, because then we might lose one of the juggles basically. Both of these can be good. I'll take the corruption. We'll see if he comes up with another Winrate and an Ancient of War, then I can corrupt that. Now he has to draw with the Wrath, right? No, he doesn't want to draw with the Wrath. Maybe I should have taken the... Maybe we should have taken the 1/1. Dark Iron Dwarf seems fine here. I don't want to discard Power Overwhelmings. I need to have that burst. So now I have 6 plus 9. I have an ability to do 15, which is not quite enough. But we're just going to keep pushing, right? And next turn we're going to try to push for lethal. We go to Crystal Weaver here. And push everything to face. And hopefully this turn we'll go with Doomguard double power overwhelming for lethal. He shouldn't be able to clean up this board. Now Doomguard double power overwhelming is not enough. So do I need to just go wide instead? I mean, if I get a turn when he doesn't have a taunt, I can do just 9. Just 9 through this. I'll need to push for some more. So I will corrupt the Ancient of War here. And I need to play as many minions as possible. Like this. So that I have a chance to have a minion remaining. So that I can try to push for lethal with Doomguard double power overwhelming next turn unless he finds a taunt. Or Feral Rage to armor up. He finds another taunt. So I cannot push enough damage. Or can I? It's pretty close. So one PO here goes through the taunt. Then Doomguard, that's 9, that's 12. That's lethal, right? Yeah, that's lethal. This setup worked perfectly. This one kills the taunt. And then we have 12 going face. Here and here. He could have armored up last turn instead of playing a 5/5 Jade. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the show, please click the like button and subscribe to my channel for more.